people who are successful are the ones who do not quit and continue that forward motion and perseverance towards their goals.
I'm Hartley Sawyer. I'm an actor, an activist, and a full-time work in progress. I am my business. I'm the CEO of me. Pursuing my goal has been a bigger challenge than I ever imagined. And taking risks, it doesn't always come easy for me. So I've come to New York to find how and where some of this city's most successful people find the courage, the strength to act, to roll the dice, make the leap, and make it happen. My education begins right now. This is Courageous Leapers.
Where you've been does not define where you're headed, and sometimes it can take you in a completely new direction. That's the case for Adam Mariucci. He's the son of a sports icon, he's actually a rock star, and he's a real estate power broker. Let's go meet him. I'm here at the South Street Seaport with Adam Mariucci of the Mariucci Roost team at Nest Seekers International and lead singer of the Relay Company.
With the romance to me, I'll be your Prince Charming.
So Adam, when you were growing up, you moved 11 times?
That's right. I moved 11 times as a kid. You know, as my dad being a football coach, it was kind of like a military
NFL
family.
coach.
Yeah, NFL.
Right.
Really kind of like a military family where you move a lot. As a kid growing up, you know, you're always having to say goodbye and meet new people and, you know, get picked on in school because you're the new kid or whatnot. And you do worry about those things when you're a little kid. So I think, you know, that's why I didn't really like the idea of real estate back when I was younger.
Would you say you faced that fear by going as big as you could with New York City real estate power broker?
Being an independent band, you know, if you can break even, that's a success in that industry. It's very difficult to make money selling records. After 4 or 5 years doing that, we gave it our all. We had a blast touring. You know, I wanted to get into a career that felt good. I had fun doing it. I didn't feel like I was being managed by someone. It kind of has a freedom. And
you wanted to work for yourself.
I did. I wanted to work for myself, and I wanted to continue being my own boss.
I feel like that's kind of a scary thing, at least for me, to face that and put myself out there and know that the buck stops with me, quite literally. So how do you face that? How did you find the courage to get through that?
Well, we were facing that for 4 years on tour. You know, I mean, we played some shows in front of thousands of people, and we played some shows in front of 0 people. Literally, we had a show in Vegas where we played in front of 0 people. I mean, it wasn't great, but you know what? The next week when we're playing with Good Charlotte, that was a great feeling. So it was worth it. I have no regrets about, you know, being in a band, and you learn a lot about yourself. And fast forward 5 or 6 years, and I'm wearing a suit and tie on Wall Street now, and it's actually very similar to what I did in music. I might have a suit and tie on, but other than that, I'm still rocking. You know, it's like, this is my office right here.
Where did you go?
I know for myself as an artist, I deal with a lot of rejection. I deal with no's on a daily basis, sometimes twice a day. And I'm curious to hear from you how, as an artist and as a businessman, you convert those no's into courage that leads to yeses.
Being in a band, and this is true for any musician or artist or actor, you hear no, 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 but you can't let that get you down because the yeses are awesome, and that's what you work for. And it's same in real estate. You hear no throughout the day. I mean, that's kind of what the business we're in. I mean, it's almost a no business. But every now and then, you know, when you get that yes and you make a deal happen, that's a success. And that, you know, excites me. It inspires me. It's kind of like a competition. There's 30,000 some agents here in Manhattan alone. And I'm competing with 29,999 of them.
So I want to ask you something. The first time that you tried to sell a piece of real estate, was the answer yes?
No.
The first time that you tried to play a show, was the house sold out?
Nobody was there.
How did you continue through that until you got to the yeses? How do you deal with those no's and convert them into the strength to continue?
I might have heard no yesterday from someone, but you better believe I'm going to reach out to them again today and try to get them out tomorrow to make something happen.
So that perseverance gives you the courage to continue.
Yeah, of course.
So you've learned to enjoy the risk.
Yeah, like, you know, I'm a gambler. I love it. You know, you're really betting on yourself.
I'm like thinking of your dad. I'm thinking of like a Hail Mary playing football. And
Yeah.
like, that's a scary thing to do.
Yeah, real estate is basically like a game of Hail Mary.
If I really want to succeed in my business, creatively, wherever, I shouldn't shy away from risk. I should go for it,
Absolutely.
meet it in the ring, and go punch for punch.
Yeah, as long as you can manage the failure and your emotions that go along with that, you're going to be fine.
It's easy to say don't take no for an answer or just get up and do better the next day. But what I learned from Adam is to embrace risk. He's a self-professed gambler. He's a risk taker by nature. He's someone who actually enjoys rolling the dice, creatively and in business. I can resist the fear of making the leap, or I can go for my goals and actually enjoy the thrill ride. And if I can make that choice, you can too.